Hello everyone, and welcome back to our final week in Rules for Life, where we are learning all about responsibility. Let's say this definition together. Responsibility is showing you can be trusted with what is expected of you. In our Bible lesson for today, we're going to look at the book of Ephesians, written by the Apostle Paul. Paul wrote many of the books that are in the Bible. Paul originally wrote those books as letters to the believers in different churches. He wanted to encourage believers to follow Jesus and live the way that Jesus had taught them to live. Paul spent years teaching the church in the town of Ephesus. The book of Ephesians is actually a letter that he wrote later on to the people in Ephesus. It's important to note that Paul wrote this letter when he was in prison. Paul hadn't done anything wrong, but he had gotten in trouble because some people were angry that he kept telling people about Jesus. Paul wanted to remind the Ephesians what God had done for them. He wanted them to understand that if they believed in God, it should change the way that they use their words. Listen to what the Apostle Paul wrote in Ephesians chapter 4, verse 29. Don't let any evil talk come out of your mouths. Say only what will help to build others up and meet their needs. Then what you say will help those who listen. Paul knew that this was an important topic to the believers in Ephesus, and it's super important for us too. You see, our words have a lot of power. They're probably even more powerful than we realize. For one thing, our words can build people up. Meet Ethan. Ethan just woke up and got ready for school. Before he left, his mom used words to build him up. She used words that were nice. She chose words to encourage Ethan. She was loving and positive as she spoke to him. So Ethan got on the bus and headed to school with a lot of confidence, all because the words his mom chose. However, words can also tear down. When Ethan got on the bus, he sat near a couple of other kids who used their words in a hurtful way. One of the kids was his friend, but he had never met the other one. This other boy started saying mean things to Ethan. He was sarcastic. He said, "Cool shoes," but he didn't mean it. He was dishonest, saying things about Ethan that weren't true. He was downright rude. He used his words to tear Ethan down. And by the time Ethan got off the bus, he was really discouraged. But don't worry, Ethan's day can turn around again, because words can also repair. As Ethan got off the bus, the older kid, who was his friend, saw that he looked really upset, and he came up and told Ethan that he was sorry for not speaking up. He was truthful and honest with Ethan. He used words that were respectful. He even spoke up to the kid who had been mean to Ethan and told him that it wasn't okay to talk to his friend that way. He tried to unify the boys and bring them together. He tried to bring peace to the situation. Have you ever felt like Ethan? Has someone ever used words to build you up? Has someone used mean words to bring you down? Has someone ever apologized to try to make things right? I think all of us know how people's words can make us feel. And that should make us want to choose our words wisely. Like Paul wrote in his letter, we should use our words to build people up. We have the responsibility to choose words that will encourage and help the people around us. And that's a great rule for life, for all of us. Use your words wisely. You can use encouraging words with your siblings and help them feel like they can take on any challenge. You can repair a relationship by saying that you're sorry. You can unify your group of friends by saying only good things about people when they're not around. Let's use our words wisely. Let's choose words that build up and repair instead of tear down. That's not always easy, but we can do it with God's help. Words are important. It's our responsibility to use words that will build others up and encourage them. If we do, it'll make a big difference in our relationships. We'll show people that they can trust us because we want what's best for them. Remember, Jesus spoke words of wisdom, kindness, and love. He explained what was true about God in a way that people could understand. He used his words to speak truth and hope into the world. With God's help, you can use your words in the same way. You just have to follow this important rule for life. Use your words wisely.